You bring your teachings in workshops here. What is the most important thing people get when they do the workshops? What do they learn?
What we receive from our masters is what is called the fourth level, training and initiations. The fourth level is a way of seeing the reality, is what it can be called a mystic approach to the reality. People who's looking for a direct experience of the supernatural. And this is something you can learn, you can train yourself to be able to do that. But according to the tradition, and we agree completely, we are living in a world who has a lower level of approach. So we can say that in general, as a whole, our world is a third level world. So what we are seeing these days is a way of thinking that corresponds to the third level. There are different groups and different persons who believe in certain truths, but exclude the others, and they really think that they own a right way, but for that, maybe the others are wrong. And this kind of approach, this way of being that is the most common today, is what is creating the conflicts in the world. Most of the problems of our world today are based on that mentality. The idea of being right, but when we are right, we conclude that all the others are wrong. And sometimes we even are ready to fight for that because we believe in our truth, but we are not yet able to consider the possibility of having different points of view, and that every point of view can have something valid, exactly like our own. So this is how we see it. The people is not yet in the world able to see how there is value in other traditions, in other religions. They are not yet able to find this value. But it is a skill. So just to start by respecting the others is a step going into that direction. So just the mutual respect can open for us this possibility. If we start to respect other traditions and other people, different as they are, you may start to consider that they are other points of view in the world. There are other ways to interpret the reality, and not necessarily they are wrong. If you start to see outside your own environment in that way, soon you are going to start to discover how other traditions and other ways of being have important treasures. If you are able to find those treasures, then you are going to start to develop a new way of being. Not only respectful and tolerant by the others, but more open to learn from other traditions and from other people what they have that you don't have yet. That is the approach of the fourth level.
Yes. And do I understand well when I say that in these workshops you learn certain techniques to connect to other people and to sort of let go of the prejudices and the difficulties you can experience in getting along with others so that the relationships can be more harmonious? So to learn this approach that you just told us about, is that connected?
Exactly. When we start to learn this tradition, we were not in the fourth level. That is clear for us now. We can see it. And we see how our teachers were able to share with us, to teach us this different approach. And together with this approach, we receive certain techniques, practices, exercise, and initiations. Our teachers, as teachers of the fourth level, have certain ways to open this for you. So we not only teach a workshop where you share concepts and ideas, we do some practices. So the practices that were part of our training that we can share with other people. And the idea is that across this training you can achieve and develop your skills, because it is a skill, it's something that you can build and then can help you to do certain things. You can learn the fourth level, you can be trained in the fourth level, and of course in a more sacred approach you can receive an initiation in the mystical way of being, which is the fourth level for us.
Wonderful. Thank you.